Hey guys, welcome to this beautiful day we have today. Look at this. Sun is shining. We're supposed to be, I don't know, 28 degrees Celsius. That's what, about 80, 85, 86 Fahrenheit? So, not sure. Anyway, I'll figure it out and put it in the video. But what we're doing today, we're going to be working on Mike's Jeep. I'm going to put some pictures in the video right now on why our vehicles should have a catch can. You'll see here now, but the throttle body he's cleaned out here and whatnot. But yeah, this is the hose here. That is the culprit, and look at the oil that's in there. Just a little bit right now, but I know there's a lot more oil in there because essentially the oil just dumps right in and is put back into the engine and is burnt off in that respect, or technically is supposed to get burnt off. But anyway, you can see our parts over here. This is a Mishimoto catch can. So that is the catch can itself. Very well labeled, out, in. Bottom comes off. You can drain it that way. This is the bracket that's going to be used. One thing that we are going to have to figure out, because we do have an S-Pod in here, it accommodates or uses the very similar space that we have right here. So we're not quite sure what we're going to have to do with that, but we will figure that out too. But anyway, this is all the parts that they give you. They give you some hoses. You got your bracket, your catch can, a couple of little brackets, and some other little pieces here. Aluminum catch can fittings, and some screws. I guess just a little bit of a note. With this is a Mishimoto. We live in Canada, Calgary, Alberta. If you were to order this and bring it in, self-check it at customs yourself. You'll save yourself a lot of money. Mike saved himself about $75 just checking it in through customs himself. So anyway, just a little word of that. But
yeah, just go when you go to UPS, you'll get refuse the shipment when they ask for the COD, and simply take your and tell them to hold it at the facility. Now once you do that, simply go there, ask for the self-clearing paperwork. Once you do that, take that to Canada Customs. You'll only pay the GST because this is an automotive part on the current NAFTA deal. You don't have to pay duty on it. So do that. I paid $13 versus $96. Good savings.
And there you go. So just trying to help everybody out there. But anyway, stay tuned. We're going to get this thing installed, and we'll show you, I guess, what we have to do and what we have to do to get, get everything going. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so what we're doing in here right now, we're just getting this bolt out. This bolt here has to be out. This one over here, like with our S-Pod, it has this piece here that hooks up to a bolt right here. We may not use this one. We're gonna test this out just to see, but this thing fits in just like that. So, and then this is gonna sit now on top of it. We'll have access to the catch can over on this corner. Taking the screws off the top here because we gotta get this mounted to a bracket. You can see there.
thinking that he has more. There was less stuff on that Jeep.
Yeah. Nope. So you can see what Mike's doing. He's getting the hose off the valve, the PCV valve. Because of his dual battery, we're limited in space that we have to kind of play in there. The PCV valve is right at the back corner of the engine on the passenger side. So
lots of dust.
there we go. So that's her.
So we got to retain this.
Okay, I'm going to take that off. Now you can see the oil residue that's going in from the PCV valve. But anyway, yeah, that's the V straight there. So we'll get this end off here. And okay, so when you put this together, just make sure you have your in and your out on the outside like that, so you can get your hoses attached to them. But as you can see, I've got our fittings put in there. Just make sure you use some tape to put on the threads so that you don't have any leaking. There is a nice gasket out there on as well, but it's good to have those threads all taped up too. So anyway, we're just kind of in the process now. We did get our PCV valve hose off. That's way back in there. You got to pop it off and things of that sort. But right now we're just kind of routing the hose through, and we'll see. And actually, depending on how this hose is, I might be wrong on telling you to have them like this. We might have to push them because it's going to be like sitting like that. So we'll have to figure this out once we get it all sort of set in here. Okay, so what we're doing now, we're just going to get this bracket put in place. So on these screws you got a flat washer and a lock washer. Just make sure you have those there. And so it'll look like that. So what we're doing, or what Mike's doing, we got the hose in place. We got the hose in place. He's a little frustrated, but we have the hose in place, and there's a hose clamp that has to go on the PCV valve. And because there's another couple other hoses, that hard lines that go down past there, it's a pain in the butt to get in there. This is a very easy job to do, or an addition to your Jeep. Frustration level right now, we're probably at a 10.
If you have a dual battery,
yeah, if you got a dual battery, this is going to be even tougher to do, which is what we have here. I've got one on mine too. I was thinking about doing this, and I don't know. We'll see. Okay, that's where that hose goes, way back in there. It's yeah, your frustration will go up, but have a beer, take your time, it'll get there. And then you got to get that hose clamp on there. So good luck with that. So anyway, we are next. We're going to put this thing together. The next two hoses we got to put on there are going to be simple, but we just got to connect that, get that S-pod on top of that, and see exactly how that's going to work out. Something like that. Okay, so we have it in. We made some bolts here. Just a threaded rod. Cut it down. Threaded it in there. And as you can see, we put a nut on there. Because having your S-pod and the Mishimoto bracket on there, there's a ground on here that you have to get in there and get it tight. The rest of the pieces wasn't too bad. But anyway, this is S-pod's on the top. Mishimoto's on the bottom. You can see right there, he will have access to get the bottom of the catch can off and things of that sort, but we just got to get the other hose run and this thing is done. So there we have it. We have our hose here coming around, hooked into our can here. This one here comes from the PCV valve, and this one goes to the engine. So there we go. That's it. We're all done. Actually, I just noticed something.
We're backwards.
We're backwards. So, wrong one here. This one goes on this side. This one goes on this side. So we're going to change that right now. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative. And yeah, I guess if you do have any questions at all, don't hesitate to give a holler. And again, what I'll do is I'll put all the information down below in the comments and whatnot. But again, thanks for watching and have a great day.